Okay, we are back, and I got over here-ish. I was looking down over here, but I know that I'm up over here, and I'm going to upload the advanced targeting programs. We also have to go down and do the Mandalorian stuff, but we'll do that as soon as we're done doing this, I guess. Kill me some Sith, like a boss. So there's a few things I forgot to mention while talking about the what was all the Steam stuff? Specifically, that... Oh gosh, what was I gonna say? How do I say this without giving away anything? Okay, let's start over from the beginning. I had to sign a few NDAs today for betas and things that I have gotten into, which is really good, but obviously I can't talk about them directly, but I can tell you that the second that they open up and allow me to do that, you'll have videos for 2 games in particular. One pretty far away, others not so much. But I think if you've been... Ooh. Yes, targeting program took from the droid. Yes, good. Okay. Anyways, what was I saying? If you've been following the channel for any length of time, especially in the past month or so, as we talk about the games we're going to be doing a lot of, I'm pretty sure you can get an idea of what beta I'm actually in, or test. It's not in beta yet. So that's, you know, give you a bit of a hint, at the very least. It's good, right? The second one that I can talk about is that I got into the Raiders closed beta. That'll be opening up on the 8th, I think. So I'll bring you footage of that. I don't think I have to kill these guys anyway. Hold on. No, let's go down and do the Mandalorian Troopers one then, I guess. But yeah, the Raiders beta should open up on the 8th, which means the 8th of August, which means that day I should be filming, so on the 9th you may get a couple of videos of that. I may save it for GLHF, but I'm not completely certain of how I'm going to go about doing that. If you don't know what Raiders is, it's an MMO. It's a really good-looking MMO, graphically and gameplay-wise. Is there going to be a thing for this? No. Okay, good. Basically... Ooh, I get to use this. Yeah. Basically, it's got a Terra combat style, so it's all action-oriented. You dodging around, rolling around, doing power attacks, you know, stuff like that, avoiding attacks from enemies. All that's, you know, nonsense that you would expect from a game kind of like Terra, as far as combat style goes. But the thing that makes it different is that the game focuses on taking down really, really big enemies. Right? That's why it's called Raiders. Now, you start off fighting some fairly powerful things, but as you go through the game, you get to, like, massive creatures that are just wandering around, and then you... Did he just throw up? What the heck? You okay, Gus?
I could never have imagined you would put up with me for this long.
That was weird. I think I right-clicked him on accident and he decided to throw up. Anyway, so you focus on taking really large monsters down further in the game. And there's, like, certain tells that they have, I guess you could say. You kind of see that they're about to do a power attack and you have to dodge a certain way. And it gets pretty challenging, apparently, in the later parts of the game. So I'm going to be taking... Oh, look at that. That sounds something very interesting to me, because I'm interested in raiding. Obviously, I do it on Star Wars, so doing it on a game called Raiders might be pretty fun. It's got pretty high system requirements, so I may hopefully have my... I gotta have my parts by then for my stupid computer. If you didn't hear about the whole story about why I didn't get them before, long story short, I went to go sell my guitar, which is how I'm getting the money for it, and pretty much got scammed, so I have to resell the guitar without getting scammed this time. funnily enough, I get a lot of emails from the same types of scams over and over about, but now I know what it is, so it's like, you know, I can avoid it. Craigslist is a cesspool for scams. You better watch yourself if you're selling things on there. Be very careful. What was it? What else am I? Oh, I got Awesome Knots beta. If you don't know what Awesome Knots is, that's probably one of those games that is so silly, but I've been looking forward to it since I first heard about it, and it released on the consoles. So it didn't release on PC, and they had never intended to release it on PC, right? It's kind of sad if you think about that. But it's a Dota game. It's like LoL, or you know, League of Legends, or Heroes of New Earth, or Dota 2, stuff like that, right? Basically, there's, you know, minions that keep going towards a certain point. I've shown you this League of Legends before. You get the idea. And you have to, you know, get to the other person's base and destroy it. But you're not controlling the minions, neither are the other people. You're only controlling your one character, and you can level up and get abilities and stuff. And every time you go into a match, it resets. Well, Awesome Knots is exactly like that, except it's 2D. So it's a 2D side-scroller. So instead of having width on the map, right? Instead of being able, like this, like a plane, like imagine like this, you know, you're moving around and you're looking down from above, although the camera would be fixed, so you're kind of like, you know, like that. This person probably thinks I'm an idiot, just running around like that. But in Awesome Knots, it's side-scrolling, so it's like this, you know, and you're like, bloop, like Mario status, and you're going like up and down levels. So it has an aspect of height rather than width, which is really cool. And it's much more casual, I guess you could call it. It's a bad word for it, but it works to describe it. Basically, it's not as intense as League of Legends. It's very arcadey. It looks really cool, and we're going to be taking a look at that when I get the chance. Maybe this week, probably this week, now that I think about it, for GLHF, unless there's an NDA that I haven't signed and didn't know about. I had to redeem a key through Steam in order to get that, so that should be pretty cool. And there's a few other betas that I've gotten a hold of that, well, they're, you know, they're interesting. I don't know, I'll go as far as saying I want to take a look at them, but they're interesting. But definitely the one that I have to sign an NDA for, I'm looking forward to. Typically they're pretty cool, and I would love to tell you more about them, but I can't. So we'll just talk a little bit more about the Steam sale, because that's what's been going on. Pretty heavily, actually. Picked up Borderlands. I think I may have said that, for super cheap. It was like $5. And they've had some pretty good deals on there. Like today, for instance, they had a ton of AAA games. They had Crysis 2, Driver San Francisco, which is really good. Actually, they had a full Crysis pack. You could buy both the first and second game for pretty damn cheap, with the expansion from the first game as well. Not as great, but you know, more content. But you know, it was like 75% off, so it's totally worth it if you're looking to pick up that game anyways. Let's hear, what else did they have? They had Deus Ex Human Revolution 75% off, or 70%, I think it was 75, something like that. But they had a ton of like really good AAA games. They had on flash sale. If you don't know what the flash sale is, like every 8 hours there's 4 games that'll rotate, and they each have varying degrees of discount, but they're all pretty good. So if you don't catch a game on a daily sale, you catch it on that.
Near death. Hanley and Chrism aren't much better. The imps have us locked down tight, and you're not with Corsac, so I'm gonna guess that Checkpoint Land has been overrun too. I hope you're feeling generous, because our whole mission is in jeopardy unless someone out there can help us.
But what if I don't want to help you?
If I knew more about your mission, I might be able to help.
When the Empire occupied Corellia, they took control of a powerful tool to fight the Republic. There's a network of surveillance cameras, ServNet, that covers the city and feeds back into monitoring stations here at Corsac Academy. My squad was supposed to infiltrate the Academy and disable those stations. Right now, the Republic can't blink without the imps seeing it.
I can see why those stations need to go. What about you?
Don't forget about us. Just make sure those stations get disabled first. My squad and I are in the main building. We took out the monitors here before the imps found us, but there are more nearby. Stay sharp and hurry. We'll see you when you get here.
Okay. Where is that even at? Oh, I gotta turn that in. Up there? Reclamation? Yes, okay, let's finish this quest first, because it's only got 2 more things I gotta kill. But yeah, in the flash sale I saw Burnout Paradise. Is that what it's called? Burnout Paradise? Burnout. It's a Burnout game. For like $3. Really good deal for that. Bulletstorm is going on currently as I'm recording this. What else was there? Bulletstorm was like $3 as well. Some really good deals going on. If you're not participating in the Steam sale, you just don't like video games. It's that easy. That's the diagnostic there. If you're not buying games on the Steam sale, you just don't want video games at all. It's really cheap. And there's even some games that are still on pre-order that have like a 10% discount, which is really good. I think, oh, what was it?
Trenches are along far enough now. Our long-range artillery
Someone's talking to me.
attack, and the troops need help. Get to those camps. Stop the Empire. And make sure the artillery still functions.
Okay, I'm just gonna come up here and destroy cameras. What was I saying? I don't even remember. Oh, Torchlight 2, I think is 10%. No. It's Orcs Must Die 2. It's 10% off during the Steam Summer Sale. It goes to the 22nd? Is it 22nd or? Yeah, 22nd, so Sunday. It goes until Sunday. It's, you know, it's a pretty long sale. It's a whole week. I think that's a week. Did it start on Sunday of last week? I think it did, yeah.
Can you breathe?
So, I don't recall what sale did it, but I do remember being Steam. I just don't remember which sale was it. It may have been the, you know what, I'm gonna not track this, so I don't go in there. It may have been the winter sale last year. Maybe the summer sale. I don't remember, but I do remember the last day of the sale, they had everything that was on sale back on sale. So everything that was like 75% off went back to 75% off. So I don't know if they're going to do that again, but if they do, you know, it's good to know. So if you happen to miss a game that you're really looking forward to buying, either buy it on the flash sales, which is a good deal, or get it on the... What the heck am I supposed to be doing? Meet with the repair team. Is this the repair team? It looks like it. Anyways, or wait till the last day when hopefully everything goes on sale. Come here, Imperial jerk. This guy shouldn't be too difficult. You know what I'm gonna do? On top of me. Let's kill that guy. I said let's kill that guy. Thank you. And what about this guy? Yeah. There's a green over there. Good. Good job, Gus. CCing him like a boss. Whoop. Come on. Cover. Thank you. These guys actually take a while to kill. In the fact that there's a lot of them, not that they have a lot of HP. And Gus is healing like a boss, and he's just not keeping himself up. Interrupt you. Debuff him. Ah, crap, I can't interrupt him again. It's fine. Try to do as much damage before... Never mind. I was going to say do as much damage before I ran out of energy, but that didn't happen. I also need to remember to lock that. Okay, good. Because I just pulled one of my abilities off my bar. Not that I should be clicking, but I'm tired. Deal with it. Let's get my energy back up. And then destroy the other security cameras. Right there, and then we'll take all those out. Good. Good. I don't know how much of Corellia I have left. I think that might be the last part? Maybe? I think? Yeah, so I may have one more part. So it doesn't look like we're going to finish Corellia this weekend. Next weekend. Next weekend. Yes. Gonna happen next weekend. Which means the weekend after that is Raids. The weekend after that is Jedi Knight. And I would love, once again, to show you how far I've progressed on the Jedi Knight, but that would be giving you spoilers. Because it is a bit of a surprise with what gear I end up wearing and stuff. And how my character ends up looking. So, you know,
Pretty sure you won't die.
don't want to spoil anything. I'm not even gonna tell you about the story other than the fact that it's really good. And you'll have to watch in order to find out what happens. There you go. That's all. And it's really fun being dark-sided. There you go, that's another thing. It's not a spoiler, so I'm not too worried about that. Just letting you know that it's been really good. Although, it's kind of funny because I've decided to
Jedi power.
level them as a Sentinel and not a Guardian. I was going to do a Guardian, decided on a Sentinel, which is weird because I already have a Sentinel type character, and that's my Marauder, my Sith Warrior. Do I need to go in there? Yes, but not before I come over here. Which I have no idea what I need to do over here. There's 3 dots and things to kill. Okay, good. Good. We got this. Anyways, the Marauder and the Sentinel both are the dual-wielding DPS warrior-type classes, right? But the reason I decided not to go with a Guardian, I've done this with all my other classes. Every single one of my other classes mirror each other, right? So if I have, or not mirror each other, or the antithesis of each other, there we go. If I have my Bounty Hunter as a power tech, the Trooper is the healing equivalent on the other side, right? So the power tech's a tank, then the Trooper's the healer. My Sith Inquisitor will be the assassin. My Sith Consular, or my Jedi Consular is the caster version, so that the sage. So I did that so I get, you know, variety in the leveling, and so I know all the classes fairly well, and can talk about them, you know, reasonably intelligently, I guess is the correct word to use there, and to be able to, you know, give you guys feedback on certain classes, because hopefully I would have played them all by then, right? But the thing is, every time I see someone playing the Guardian or the Juggernaut, it just looks so boring. It's not flashy at all. The only thing that looks good about the class is the force push. It's the only thing. So, honestly, I'd rather just go with dual lightsabers, slashing everything, turning myself into just a weapon of mass destruction. It's more fun to play. This is going to be the only class I probably ever do that to, even when they come out with new ones. I kind of wonder. Ooh, something can pop out at me? No? Maybe? Okay, good. Is there another one to do? Yes, okay, good. Wow, that is really annoying. That's the most annoying alarm that they could have put on there. Forward. Of course, Gus is just going to stand in it. But one thing I was thinking about is one of those things that pop up, you know, when you're looking at the character screen and you're like, huh, I wonder what they could possibly do here. What do you guys think they could do for potential classes in Star Wars? I think they've covered it all, which is kind of weird to think about. Like, let's think of all the archetypes from the movies. We have the Sith, both sides of the Sith, you know, the caster kind with the lightning, and then the kinds with the lightsabers, right? And then we have the kinds with the dual-bladed lightsabers, kinds with one lightsaber. Same with, you know, you got the bounty hunters. You have the smugglers or the scoundrels. You've got agents. You have the... You have the Jedi classes. I mean, you pretty much cover everything. You got the troopers.
Troops have reached the corner too. They're reporting Imperial snipers firing from inside.
He's
Take
talking
out
to
the
me again.
snipers, but be careful. There's plenty of places at the Coronet Zoo for them to hide.
Yeah. But what classes could they do? I think they've covered it all. Pretty much, right? I can't think of a single archetype that they haven't covered yet. Like, they could add plenty of races, but what kind of classes could they... I'll let you think about that while I go over here and figure out where the heck I need to go in here. We'll be right back.